So in this video, I am going to show you with the help of Azure Speech how easily we can transcript any audio to the text. So I have this one audio file. This agent one. So let me start this. Then we can see that.
Thank you for contacting customer support.
You can see here.
David, how can I help you today? Hi David, I just need some help with an order. I recently returned a package and I just want you to check on the status of my refund. I would be happy to help you with that. I can certainly.
And you can see there the two speakers are talking in the audio file, and Azure is very nicely able to identify speaker 1 and the speaker 2, right?
Check the refund status for you. Do you have your order number handy, please? Yes, I do. The order number is WB.
So we can easily do this, right? So how we can do that? I have given all the code here, even the audio file also I have given that for your easy testing. So first copy the path here, go to the any folder structure. So we are here in the download, make a directory, and you can git colon that code. So you can see now all the codes, all the audio file, everything is here, right? So now open the any ID. I use the IntelliJ. Again, so open and download today Azure, right? And I have given the very nice readme files, all the steps, everything I have described here, how to use that, right? So if you go a little bit down, one section is there, Azure setup. So what are the things you have to set up in the Azure that you can take it from here. So and how to use that, all the steps I have given that. First important thing is that go to the Azure part and set up the Azure. So if you see here Azure setup, first you go the Azure portal, search the speech service, and that I will tell you here. So go to the Azure one, and this is the speech service. You have to create here one speech service. So click create. All the steps is there in the readme file. You can create new one or you can take the existing name. So I have already created, so you can take it. I'm making on the region, I'm selecting the east US. You can choose anywhere. So I'm given the name today speech, and you have to choose the standard because it is a paid service when you do the speaker identification. Let it be complete here. Meanwhile, all the steps are given, but you have to come application properties, and here you have to keep the Azure key and the storage part and the container name. Three things you have to take from Azure, right? So now let me see, click the create. From this activity we will take this Azure speech key, today's speech, right? Go to the today's speech, and here you can get the key, right? So you have to copy and then you have to paste it here, right? So for the security reason I am not showing you, but you have to paste it here, right? Once it is done, then you have to go the home again, and now you have to set up the storage container, because in Azure speech first you have to upload your audio to the Azure blob, and then only the speech Azure speech will take it from the blob and do that. Here also you create one storage account, you give any name to today storage, that's it. Preview and create. Validation fail. What is saying? because you cannot use the same name and create. Each and every step again I'm showing you, I have given on here for the storage part also. Okay, and now it is still in the progress. It's done. Go to the resource. It is the 2-day demo, 2 days, right? So this is your 2-day storage demo, right? You come here, go to the security and network and access key. Here you can see one connection string at the last. First you have to show and then copy here. Okay, so after this you go, so show, copy, and you have to paste here. Done. Now I'm going to make the container for the third one. So go here, data storage, container, and you have to create one container. I kept the name today container. So copy here today container, right? And we will watch this part. So once you upload the audio, this audio should become here. Right now it is empty. Okay. Okay. Once you're done here, wait. Once you're done here, let me just explain the code. Remaining we can do yourself. So main thing is that we have the one controller class that we talk with the UI and take the audio file and do the transcriptions and all those things, right? They will take the audio file. And main we have here the blob storage, so they will take upload, checking the existing file, all those things. And here is the speech service. So once your audio file has been uploaded to the blob, then this service will take the file from there with the SAS URL path and give to the Azure Speech to do all those things. You can put in the debug mode and all those things. Now let me install this. We haven't given install. So build is success. Now you have to run Maven Spring Boot and run. This is Spring Boot project. Spring Boot is being up now. It will start on 8080. It is started. Now go to here and close the existing and do localhost 8080. So here you can upload the audio file. So you can either drag or click here to fetch the audio file from the, this is our audio file. It will be here, and you can start the transcription. So once you start, you can see the console part, this processing file, and also we have another API localhost and share the jobs. You can see, so you can see this process is going on, and here nothing is there for the job because it is not yet completed. So you can see the processing here. Meanwhile, important, you come here and see nothing is there, right, in the container. Now do refresh it, one file should become here, our audio file, and I think both has been done. Our audio file is also uploaded and the process has been also done. So this job has been completed, right? So now you go see here, it is completed, and the transcriptions part what I showed you from video audio, it is here. And if you can refresh it, so you can see that one job has been done that. Now the next time if you put the same file, suppose I'm again starting the new transcription, suppose, and give the same file, it will not do the transcription again from the scratch. First it will check if this is already there or not. If you can see, this is already here, right? This is audio file and this is the transcription. If you click here transcription, you go the edit, you can see the transcription. So also I have already uploaded the transcription in the blog, so for the next time you can take for any purpose. So I was saying, if you do again and do the transcription, it will do the very fast, because it is very fast, because it is already there completed, right? And if you go the job one, jobs, now it is showing the two, one is the existing, one is the new, right? So this is the way you can do that, and a little bit code you can go yourself. If any doubt is there, you can ask me in the comment section. Yes, and that's it for today. Thank you.